Okay, I want to hear your thoughts about this because we're going to talk about some news about The Witcher 4. So we're going to start off with some positive news about it. So The Witcher 4 has entered full-scale production. Don't mind the ad there. I don't know what that's about. It's entered full-scale production. Cyberpunk 2077 hits 30 million copies sold as well. So that's incredible. 30 million copies sold. So let's go on about The Witcher 4. So it's entered full-scale production. Developer CD Projekt has announced. So part of its latest financial results, the Polish company said that the project Polaris is the first installment in the new Witcher trilogy, has now progressed from pre-production to full-scale production. I'm proud to confirm that several weeks ago, the Polaris team wrapped up pre-production and moved on to full-scale production. Now, the most intensive phase of development, commented joint CEO Michael Nowalski. We are very pleased with our progress on this project, and I wish to thank the team for its dedication. So I'm thrilled to announce that Project Polaris has entered the full-scale production phase, game director Sebastian Kalemba tweeted. So I assume full production means they're just focusing all of their resources on there, and they've gone into, I don't know, full-scale production. They're going the work that needs to be done, Urban. So with new challenges just around the corner, it's the talented and hardworking people who make me believe we can work together to making the upcoming Witcher saga a remarkable experience. No stopping now, staying tuned for what's on the other side of the coin. So CD Projekt Red currently has 400 developers working on Polaris. The majority of its 650-person total development staff. That's down from the 410 reported at the end of July. 64 are working on Orion, the sequel to Cyberpunk 2077. 42 on Sirius, the Witcher game developed by the Molasses Flood, and 18 on Hadar, CD Projekt's brand new IP. And CD Projekt Red recently confirmed it has no plans for a PS5 Pro patch for Cyberpunk 2077, and it's based on its staffing for upcoming projects you can see. Development teams engage on ongoing projects. So, okay, so it's around the same from July to October. So when Polaris was announced in 22, CD Projekt said it wouldn't be released until 25 at the earliest. There's no way this game's coming out 25. I know they said that in 22. This is, I don't know, I'll be surprised. 26, 27? So in August, Geralt of Rivia, voice actor Doug Cockle revealed the White Wolf will star in Polaris, but not as the main character. CD Projekt have made it clear that Geralt's saga has come to an end, meaning a new protagonist was fully expected for Polaris, which was the first confirmation he'd be in the next game. Now, totally understand when it comes to Geralt, even though I would love to, even though they did like a remaster for the PS5 for The Witcher 3, which is an insane game, I would love to have seen Geralt on like a PS5 current gen hardware. Do you know what I mean? Not just an update. I thought that would have been really cool. Whether it's going to be Ciri or whether we make our own character. If it's Ciri, I don't think I mind. Which it basically, I think it will be. Well, Witcher 3 got that PS5 upgrade, right? And it just made the frame rates better and a few other things. But let's carry on because I am nervous about this game. So only a single teaser image below has otherwise been revealed, but it wasn't enough to suggest Ciri will be the protagonist this time around. What's considered the true ending of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, thanks to its story being continued in comics considered canon to CD Projekt's universe, sees her become a Witcher herself. I will be very surprised if Ciri's not the main character. So yeah, Cyberpunk has sold an astonishing 30 million copies, with the Phantom Liberty expansion selling over 8 million. Incredible. Should The Witcher 4 have a I would rather have Ciri. I'm going to go with no. And it's pretty split with 3,765. Now, guys, I'm worried about this game. First of all, the way kind of CD Projekt Red. I don't know if you've heard lots of stories about CD Projekt Red. And listen, I was having a look at their website as well. And the problem is, supposedly, they are so in with DEI and inclusion. And listen, I just went on their website. And this is what this is what came out. So diversity and inclusion. I'm saying this because this is on their website and what they have said. Our purpose is to create revolutionary role-playing games with memorable stories that inspired gamers. We can only deliver on these goals as promised with an amazing, passionate team whose talent and personal skills reflect the breadth of experience in the world. A diverse and inclusive work environment boosts creativity and innovation. What is exactly what we need in order to push the limits of technology? Now, listen, I'm saying this because I'm scared that they've put forward because they won some award, which we're going to come to. They won some DEI award and they celebrated it. And our mission is to create revolutionary games for players around the world. And this is why we need to empower the potential of our teams. A diversity of perspectives unlocks creative and increases innovation. And their website is very weird. And I feel like they're losing it because it's on its way out. Like you just said, our identity is the core of who we are. And it's what we share with others while working together. The potential that can be unlocked through diversity strengthens our... Like, this is what I mean. Through diversity. Through diversity strengthens our games, communities, and teams. Openness to everyone's background creates more meaningful... What are you... Like, if this was my website, all I'm saying is, I used to run a gym full of PTs, body transformation. And I know this is a totally smaller scale, but I took this business that I used to be in, this brand, and we created an amazing team full of PTs. This business I went into was atrocious. And I'm just saying, we built an amazing team. We bought the best personal trainings for body transformation. We had an amazing team. And then I left and everyone left and it all went to crap. It went all to crap. But my point is, it was all about the people. It wasn't about who they were, the backgrounds or anything like that. It was like, were they hardworking? Did they want to learn? Did they want to take their knowledge to the next level? And I'm very scared that they have become like everything, like inclusive leaders. Yeah, totally, Moose. Now, when they say, like, when you think inclusive, what do you mean? Inclusive leaders creates healthy terms and relationship based on trust and understanding. Our diversity fuels us to create an inclusive... My gosh, how many times do you want to say the word? Inclusive environment where authentic leaders have the skills to listen to every person, overcoming unconscious biases in decision-making processes. Inclusion fosters the growth and resilience of our teams who feel empowered by leaders to take risks and boldly present different points of view. Listen, if you've got a good team, and we used to say it in our businesses, it's just, you say it how it is. This is why I'm, yeah, like, listen, there's nothing wrong with a bit of diversity, but flipping out, like, if you're making it all about it, creating a space where everyone feels safe and respected is what we stand for. Our process will ensure fair treatment, equal development. That's fair enough. And this is fair enough. I just don't understand what any of this has to do with games. This is what I'm saying. If you, this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm nervous. And then we're not afraid to stand for what we believe in by implementing inclusive benefits and creating a space where everyone can be themselves. What were you going on about? If I was the CR, I'd be like, listen, we messed up with Cyberpunk's launch. We messed up. We could have been put under, and we totally messed up. Whether we blame the investors, we messed up. So this next Witcher game, we're going to make sure this is the best game for our audience. And the problem is, like, we're not even come to the juicy part yet, by the way, guys. Healthy teams are ones where team members feel good, valued, and safe. And these are teams we want to empower inside Red by introducing various initiatives. Some of the initiatives we've created to support our internal, external community. And then they go on about, again, diversity in games. We are committed to create rich and immersive virtual worlds that provide gamers with a high quality entertainment, which we strive to create realities that are credible and... Okay, cool. We consider it important to reflect the diversity of our world in large and small, both its bright and dark sides. This way we can create fantastic worlds. Fair enough. We believe that these types of deep worlds are... You hear the word diverse and then you think, oh, God. What's this? We created a mentoring and scholarship program for high school girls to take them to the first steps in the video game industry. I haven't read this part, by the way. Now I'm like, what about the boys? If you want to call it inclusive, oh gosh, I haven't even read this bit. Participants will have the opportunity to learn about many practical aspects. So if you're a boy as well, just saying, if you're a boy, you can't, there's no thing, girls in the game. Like, why are we? And then they go on to about that menstruating employee can take an additional 1 day off per month. If I identify as a woman, can I get that extra day off? And then they've got Say Hi to Diversity campaign. I haven't heard anything about high quality games. Bruh, I know. What is diversity charter in Poland? Oh, mate. Hey, guys, if this is a gaming studio, look at it. Like, why have you... No offense. What's this got to do with games? What makes it worse is why I'm worried. Is that they celebrated an award, by the way. So this was in March. I don't think we spoke about it, but since we're talking about The Witcher 4, I'm just saying why I'm very worried about this game. CD Projekt Red touts Diversity Charter Award for menstrual leave benefits as part of diversity. Hey, I'm just saying. Oh, so why is this an award? The video game developed behind the Witcher franchise is titled the Diversity Chartered Award. The company posted, "We're proud to receive the Diversity Award." Woo! Let's go! We won! And guys, I will always be honest. I just want to play games. The Witcher 3 is one of my favorite games. Cyberpunk 2077, I liked it. I really did like it. I really loved the DLC. And when you become like this, listen, people can say what they want. I could be totally wrong. And this is what I mean. I could be totally wrong about this. But what their website looks like, what they're celebrating in terms of award, and they're more focused on inclusion. And listen, it's great that you're creating things for young girls to get into gamers. Why don't you just do young people? Why don't you just do boys and girls? I don't get why you don't do a program on boys and girls that want to get into the gaming industry. And if I'm correct, nothing is ever 50-50, or there's always going to be a majority. Listen, how do you see workers? Look, when I look at road workers and builders, 95% are men. When I see bin men, 95% are men. So if someone wants to get into the gaming industry, obviously it's for men and women, but I would say predominantly males. Gamers, most of them are males. So when you do a program for women, you've kind of just... How sad that, you couldn't do a program for boys and girls. Yeah, you might have more boys. And that is the reason why I'm very worried about this game in terms of, will they get rid of relationship options? I don't know if it's Geralt, obviously. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So, listen, I could be totally wrong. I had to talk about this. We're not going to... But this is what I mean. But I had to go through this because when I started researching, I don't want this to get too, political. But I have to just be honest, with all the games that we've got of Concord and Dragon Age Vilgard, this is just me saying it. Yeah, I'm going to finish my coffee. But that's with The Witcher 4. I could be totally wrong, guys, but I just wanted to go through that. Like, CD Projekt Red are a massive, massive company. And let's see. I could be totally wrong, and it's just like, no, we've just put out an absolute banger. It's with Ciri, or it's a new character. I would, like one of you said, what I would love to see from The Witcher 4 would be, I wouldn't mind being Ciri because we've built that relationship with her. I wouldn't mind, like a prequel, what you've said. I wouldn't mind seeing a prequel with, I forgot his name, Vladimir. Is it Vladimir? My gosh. And some of you might be looking at this and be like, why are you going on about politics? Listen, I don't usually. Obviously, Vladimir. Vladimir Klitschko, my bad. Talking about the boxer. Vladimir. Vesemir.